Hello everyone, my name is Shanice. Welcome to Health on the Beat. I'm so glad to have Zeb here with me today. Hello Zeb.
Hello, Shanice. Thank you for having me here.
It's good to see you here. So today we are going to talk about a very big topic, and it's really important to every one of us, especially for those who are using digital gadget most of the time, which means that every one of us, right?
Yes.
So, and here there are a few big questions to all of you guys. First of all, are you living with dry eye? And second, what is blue lights and is it causing dry eye? And what are the solutions to all these problems? I'm sure that we all will learn a lot from this session with Zeb, who is an experienced optometrist from Calisto. So Zeb, can you introduce a bit about yourself?
All right. So, hello everyone again. Zeb. So, I've been an optometrist for actually about roughly 6 to 7 years. Um, I've treated multiple cases, a lot of cases actually, like myopia, hyperopia, which is nearsightedness and farsightedness. All right, and glaring issues as well, dry eyes, and some clinical condition such as cataract and glaucoma.
Yeah, so Zeb has a lot of experience in the general behavioral visuals activities as well as clinical side. So, but Zeb, have you treated any interesting cases before? I heard that you've spoken about dry eye as well. Is there anything interesting that you would like to share about it?
There are some cases that is quite interesting. We have cases like high myopia cases, which they have really high power. We also have dry cases, which is very severe dry cases, which they have problem to open their eyelid because it's too dry.
My gosh, that is
Yeah.
really serious.
Yes, and there are some others as well, and for kids as well.
I see. So we
Yes.
can see that this issue has been affecting adult and also kids. So I can say that dry eye is a very common issue, right?
Yes, it is actually common, almost 60%, which is a really big pool of population.
60%. That's really a big population. But who are at risk? Like just now what you mentioned, kids, adults.
Okay, risk. Actually, all of us are at risk, to be honest. But women and those who are 50 years and above, which is aging issue, they are more prone to get dry eyes.
So you've spoken about women, which is me myself.
Yes.
So I gotta be worried a bit about this dry eye issue. But can you share more like what actually causing dry eyes?
Okay, there are actually a lot of things that can cause dry eyes, such as contact lenses.
Oh, I'm wearing it right now.
Prolonged uses contact lenses, looking at computer screens for a long time, digital
Yeah.
screens, yes, spending a lot of time in air conditioning. I mean, we sit in our car, we need air condition. We sleep in air conditioned room. So
True.
all this can actually affect and causes dry eye.
Yeah. So to be honest, that's dry eye is really a bad things to all of us, especially for eye health. But what are the symptoms? Can you elaborate further on what are the symptoms of dry eye?
Symptoms of dry eye. All right. There are actually a lot of symptoms, which is not the same for everyone, right? So let's say maybe for you, you have dry eye and you feel like redness.
Yeah.
Maybe for me, I'll feel like burning sensation. Some of them will feel itchiness. Some of them will feel like glaring, sensitive to light. There's a lot of symptoms actually.
I see. But here, all of you guys, have you ever experienced dry eye issue? If yes, type in the comment below. Type anything you want. What are the symptoms that you have already experienced before? Is it bothering you? Is there any issue that you would like to ask? If you have any questions, feel free to ask Zeb here. He will be very useful, very helpful. Especially, of course,
I
very
can be useful as well. Yes, don't worry.
in sharing all the information about eye health to all of us. So, and Zeb, what will happen if, let's say, dry eye issue prolongs for a very long time?
All right. So dry eye means like inadequate tear, not enough tears. All right. So you may have an increased risk of eye infection or damages on the surface of your eyes. So if you leave it untreated, ooh, that
What
is
will
not
happen?
good.
I
Because
can
it
say
can,
that it's very serious,
yes,
right?
it can lead to eye inflammation,
Yeah.
abrasion, scratchness, corneal ulcer, and even worse, vision loss.
Oh my God, vision loss.
Mhm.
I guess all of us doesn't want this to happen, especially like we can be blind. So this is something that we really have to work on it and pay attention to protect our eye. And I saw
Yes.
somebody talking about dry eyes making them having problems on, especially for those who are wearing contact lenses because the lens will keep on falling out. I definitely feel you because me myself I'm wearing contact lenses for very long time.
Yes.
So we doesn't want this to happen for a very long time. But Zeb, what are the tests that can be done to detect this issue?
Oh, actually, there are a few tests or steps that can be done. Like most common is comprehensive eye test, which is a full eye checkup,
Yeah.
and then we have a test to determine the volume of your tears, a test to determine the quality of your tears. But if you guys want to check it out, you can just drop by to Callisto Vision Care, and we can just do that all for you.
That's nice. Go Calisto and find Zeb. I saw
Yes.
somebody saying that Zeb is a very sexy guy. So okay, go there and find Zeb. So yeah, and one thing we often heard about blue light. So does this blue lights causing dry eye? Are they related?
Okay, so as I've mentioned earlier, dry eye, which is because of a lot of digital device. So digital device, blue light. All right. So blue light, overexposure of blue light, it's not really good because it can contribute eye strain, dry eyes, and also vision problems.
Oh wow, so this is really bad, and we can knows that blue lights is everywhere. So where can we find blue lights? Here you can take a look. Aside from all the digital gadgets that Zach already mentioned, sources of blue light actually including sun, the televisions, computer definitely, and smartphones, tablets, all this, and also LED lighting, which means those places with LED lighting can also generating blue light. So with now FIFA World Cup is ongoing right now for almost like a month. I believe all the football players and all the football fans are staying up late to watch all the matches.
Yes, including
So
the football players.
imagine the blue light that you are exposing to. I guess you're also one of the fans,
Of course.
right?
I mean, like, even me myself, I sleep late just to watch football. So, yeah.
True. So now we have a question over here. So, guys, I want you to tell us how much time do you actually spend on digital devices daily? So, a quick question to all of you guys. Is it 0 to 1 hours, 2 to 4 hours, 5 to 7 hours, or 8 hours and above? Tell us.
No, I'm definitely going to be it's 8 hours and above.
Me too, me too.
I mean, do you know
Definitely.
that actually average Malaysian people, there's a study that they did, there's a average Malaysian actually spent 9 hours per day
Oh my God.
to surf the internet or using their device, which, if we sum it up all, it would be roughly about 141 days a year.
Yeah, 141 days in a year. Imagine that. I guess all the iPhone users, you all definitely will know how much time you actually spend on your phone because they are going to tell you how many hours. I have to be honest, I am doing 8 hours and above, which is same as that.
Yes.
I guess, oh my God, I saw everybody's commenting I want to say there's one person called Just Kun. You are amazing. You're at the level of C. Oh, and Adam, just B.
Oh,
I
there's
wonder.
Mary Kong also say like B, which is like 2 to 4 hours. That's really good.
I wonder what you guys do beside the times you are using the digital devices. Nice. Good to know that. But Zach, can you share a bit about is there any preventive measure to this?
All right. So the most basic or the most common preventive measure is the 20-20-20 rule, which is actually recommended by the American Academy of Ophthalmology. All right. So what does it do is every 20 minutes, all right, when you're using your devices, for every 20 minutes, shift your eyes to look at an object at least 20 feet away, which is roughly about 6 meters for 20 seconds. So what does this do is actually it helps to relax your eye.
Exactly. So 20-20-20 rules is really important. So I got to remember these three figures, this a few figure.
Yes.
So this is such an important, simple step to do, but many people often neglect it. It's really important things to do. So yeah, we have to take note on this one.
Yes, everyone should actually take note on this one. But I also understand that nutrition for the eye is very important, right? To keep it healthy. So, Shanice, can you share with us what are the nutrients we need for our eyesight?
Yeah, definitely. So when we talk about the nutrient for the eyes, first we need to understand the structure of the eye a little bit. So now take a look at this video here and understand further. So now, after this video, what do you see? You see a retina, which is the eye structure. And if you notice that there are the three carotenoids mentioned there, the lutein, zeaxanthin, and mesozeaxanthin, these are actually a carotenoids. And this pigment, we call it macular pigment as well, it helps to filter the blue lights that penetrates into our eye. So this pigment, the lutein, zeaxanthin, and mesozeaxanthin, they actually help to reduce the damage to the photoreceptor inside of our eye, which is the retina. And in fact, there are a certain amount that's needed to make these things to be very efficient to protect our eyes. So according to a study, by taking a high strength of 20 milligram of lutein a day, it can actually increase the macular pigment optical density significantly.
All right. So, all right. There were a lot of tin you were mentioning. All right. So I was a bit lost. All right. I want to ask if all the tin you were mentioning, right? Do we have it in our body? Or
So to be honest, the lutein and zeaxanthin, which I mentioned just now, unfortunately, our body cannot synthesize all this macular pigment.
oh,
Yeah, so we actually have to get it from our food and our diet.
when you mention like diet, you mean by carrot, is it?
Yeah, we often talk about carrot, definitely.
And you also mentioned that you need like what 20 milligrams of
20
tin
milligram.
or something.
Yeah.
Yes. So
True.
that's a lot, right? Or is it very little?
Well, I have to show you this slide over here. So you can see from this slide here how to get exactly the 20 mg of the lutein. And first of all, you mentioned about carrots.
Yeah.
So let's see. 20 mg, where can we get from the carrot? So it's actually equal to 160 carrot, and it's actually 8 kg of the carrots. And also one of the food that I really like here, the vegetable, which is the broccoli, we need to take 2 kg, which is about 5 broccoli here, to get just the 20 mg of the lutein.
Wow, that's a
Yeah.
lot. that's really a lot. I mean,
Yeah.
160 carat. Well, I guess I can tell people why my body is like this. Alright.
Then you doesn't wear any glasses, so that's good.
Yeah, thank God for that. So if Shanice, if we cannot obtain sufficient lutein and tin again, right? What can we do?
Yeah, so it's really hard to get all of them from our diet. So alternatively, we can get it from the supplements.
Supplements? So how can we choose the right supplement?
So I'll have a slide over here to show you guys. There are 3 criteria to look into blue light filtration supplement. So first of all, it has to contain 3 carotenoids, which are the lutein, zeaxanthin, and mesozeaxanthin. So aside from that one, there's a golden ratio needed to look into, which is the lutein and zeaxanthin ratio. It's supposed to be 5:1. This is actually the natural ratio of the carotenoid in our eye. And optimally, it should contain high-strength carotenoid, which is about 20 mg of the lutein and 4 mg of the zeaxanthin and mesozeaxanthin for a better result. So here, today, I'm going to share with you guys effective supplements in filtering all the blue lights here. So which is this one, VitaHealth Eye Pro. So it can help to filter blue light, protect the eye from oxidative stress, and enhancing the visual performance. So how it can do that is it contains 200 mg of Zamax marigold extract, and it consists the tin that I mentioned just now, all the lutein, yeah.
Okay.
And also the ratio is of golden ratio, which is 5:1. So let's see how effective Eye Pro is in blocking all the blue lights. After this video, what you guys can see is that Zen Max, which is the lutein, zeaxanthin, zeaxanthin, this thing can actually help to filter the blue light. Speaking of blue light, I want to say, you guys, thank you so much. You all has been listening to the session. It's blue light, and people might think that this blue light is actually coming from digital devices only, but in fact, it's also naturally produced by the sun.
Yes. I mean, a lot of people will be thinking like blue light is actually only from gadgets,
Yeah.
but naturally and most abundantly produced by the sun, meaning that if you go outside,
Yeah,
you need blue filter lens.
I see.
So what is blue filter lens? Okay, I have some here. All right. So I brought some blue filter lens.
Yeah.
As you can see, it has like this blue reflect, right? So these are the blue filter lens. So what does it do is actually it can filter at least 5 to 40% of harmful blue rays.
I see.
And we are also doing a promotion right now. Calisto is doing a promotion right now, whereby if you guys drop to Calisto and purchase any package frame, 198 ringgit and above, you can free upgrade blue cut lens.
That is very nice. And I also know that you're also giving away a free product too with a minimum spend. So which is that one? I think this is the one, right?
It's the bilberry, yes. With minimum purchase of 350 ringgit, no matter what item, you will get this for free.
So that's very nice. So before that, I want to talk a bit about what is this Bilberry Amerigo Plus. So this VitaHealth Bilberry Amerigo Plus is actually formulated with 4 herbal ingredients. So the main function is on helping to enhancing the visual activities to improve the night vision and also soothe eye strain. So yeah, I think we have talked about a lot about adults. So what about kids?
Well, actually, kids do experience dry eye as well, even though they don't know how to mention it, but they do.
Oh, okay. I know. I actually understand that this is going to happen. They are going to experience dry eye, but I'm not sure how bad it could be.
Oh, it can be really bad, actually.
I think we have a news to share over here. The recent research over here.
Yes, actually, during according to the recent research, child screen time has shot up 50% since 2020, with average time of 4 hours per day.
That is a lot. I guess this is the result from all the online classes and all the entertainments during MCO time, right? So if we look at this, kids has also been spending a lot of time on digital devices during MCO, and there must be a recommended screen time for children, right?
Actually, yes, there is, Shanice. According to the World Health Organization, the recommended screen time for children 0 to 2 years old is 0.
Meaning they shouldn't get connected with all the digital devices.
Yes.
So from birth until 2 years old?
Yes, 2 years old, 0 hour of screen time, and 2 to 5 years old is 1 hour per day.
Just 1 hour.
Yes.
And it should be less than 1 hour, I guess.
Yes.
So it can say that children are more vulnerable than adults for eye damage because their eye absorb more blue light from the digital devices. So as an adult or parents, so we must help them to take care of their eye, and especially now the Roblox game is still so popular. They are still gluing to their smartphone to play all this game to the laptop. So we really have to advise them for all the nutrition needs and all the supplementation. So in fact, for children, they may need 3 to 6 milligram of the lutein and 1 milligram of zeaxanthin daily in filtering the blue light. So this can actually act as a early prevention of eye damage at a younger age.
I see. So when you mention about the teen again, all right, is there any supplement for kids?
It's right in front of you here. So you can see here, this is the one. It's actually VitaHealth Blue Light Show. It's a orange flavor gummies with Zenmax Marigold extract. It's actually packed with lutein and zeaxanthin. It helps to filter the blue light, and it helps to protect the eye from oxidative stress, and it can help to enhance the visual performance, definitely. So
I want to ask, can I have it as well?
Sure, you want to take it? Actually, this is not only for the kids. The blue light show can be taken by all the adult as well.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So VitaHealth does have eye health product that cater to adult and also kids. Now, while Zeb is still around, I would like to get him to share with us an interesting fun fact about the eye.
All right. So the fun fact.
Yep.
You want to know the fun fact? Okay.
Yes.
So everyone, do you guys know that we actually see things upside down,
Mhm.
and our brain actually turns the image upright, which is the correct way up. So as a result, we have a curved cornea, right? This is a curved cornea. So when the light enters, it's refracted, creates an upside down image on the retina.
So we can say that our brain is so powerful.
Yes.
It's all in our brain.
Yes.
Yeah. So I hope you guys learned something today. And before we end, here is a summary to all of you guys. So first of all, what I've learned really important things here is that things that I shouldn't neglect is to practice the 20-20-20 rules. So this is actually very useful in maintaining eye health, as what you mentioned. Maybe I should repeat again. It's actually every 20 minutes, shift the eye to look at
20 meters.
at least 20 meter away for at least 20 seconds.
Yes. And second thing is, I would like to summarize is, blue light is very harmful to our eyes. So supplementation with lutein and
Zeaxanthin.
yes, the another thing is very important. Not forgetting blue lenses is very important too. Blue filter lenses, my bad.
Yeah,
Yes.
so blue filter lenses is over here. You can get it from the Calisto. And of course, speaking of this, we have to start young. So kids really have to take care of their
Yes.
eyes since younger age to reduce the damage done to their eye caused by the blue light.
Yes.
And thank you so much for your time, Zeb.
Oh.
It's really good to have you here.
Thank
You're such a
you.
fun person.
Thank you.
Before
thank you.
before I end, I want you to speak something here. I know that there's a secret weapon for you.
Oh.
Let's say, hello everybody in.
Hello. Alright, 大家好，我叫 Zeb。Yes， 我可以讲华文、华语、华语啊，我可以讲华语。Yeah, I think that's all. I don't really know much.
No, you definitely know a lot. 他很厉害讲中文，听他讲中文非常流利，真的非常流利。
So for those who are out there that want to check your eyes, and if you guys think like there's a language barrier, do drop by to Calisto
Yeah.
Vision Care. I can help. I
Yes.
can speak Mandarin.
Yes, it's really my pleasure
Yes.
to have you here. So thank you everybody. So stay tuned for the next episode of Health on the Beat. Bye bye.
Bye bye.